Hi everyone. This week's Monday Vibes theme is letting go. And I shared a story in the newsletter about how every time I propagate my houseplants, which is all of the time, you can see right here, got a new little baby growing, but I'm always propagating my houseplants so that I can create more houseplants or give clippings of my plant babies to friends. I just gave a clipping to my landlord. Every time I do it, there's a part of me that says, no, stop, don't do it. It'll never grow back. But of course, they always do, and there's more to go around. This entire plant came from like one teeny little clipping that I brought back from California from my sisters, and now it's like beautiful and flourishing. But yeah, every time I do it, I get afraid that it's never going to grow back. And even if it doesn't grow back, that would be okay too, but that very rarely happens. And I was thinking about how so much of that thinking applies to my life, how scared I get every time I have to cut something out of my life, cut a friend out of my life, or a job, or a workshop, or a part of my business. I often forget that about how new stems grow from those that have been cut. And in fact, how there are two stems to grow. Like when you let something or someone go, it can feel like you're causing them pain, when actually you cutting ties with them lets them grow in the direction that they're meant to go as well. We are all part of one big breathing cosmic organism that will always figure out a way to reorganize itself for the highest good of everyone. I notice this fear cropping up when I write too. I'll write one sentence that I really like, and then I bend over backwards to fit the rest of my thoughts around that one sentence. Sometimes I can get it to work, but most of the time I can't. And as much as it pains me, and I think to myself, no, don't do it. You'll never come up with another good sentence again. It gets very dramatic. I found that the best thing to do when I get super attached like this is to delete the whole thing and start over from scratch. And not surprisingly, what I come up with after that is usually 10 times better than the original sentence that I was so fixated on. So letting go is a critical life skill, and it's also an essential ingredient to the creative process. New ideas can't come from a place of forcing or holding on tightly onto one piece of the puzzle. As my therapist reminds me, which is something that she learned from one of her art teachers, you have to be willing to get rid of what you like in order to make room for what you love. So I invite you to ask yourself a couple of questions this week. How easy is it for you to practice the art of letting go? What is one thing that you can let go of that you like in order to make room for something you love? And your weekly mantra is, I am making room for what I love. And don't forget, the Monday Vibes beta referral program is going on through the end of March. If you refer 3 friends and they subscribe to Monday Vibes, then you are entered into a private group training with me that will be super intimate, super nice, super fun, that we'll figure out a date on, and we'll take a poll on the questions and topics that we'll cover, but it'll be 60-minute training for free if you participate in the referral program. And if you're not signed up for Monday Vibes and want to join the fun, head over to my website, www.elizabeth-su.com/Monday Vibes.